We stopped at Burger King and they have something that resembles a Slurpee. What do you have to say about Burger King, Nolette?
It's the only thing that might be okay at Burger King. Everything else is terrible.
No,
never get anything, never get a Whopper. They're not what they were 25 years ago.
Don't shake your finger at me.
I'll shake your finger at you. Don't stop at Burger King for food. It's disgusting. Every single time.
Unless it's a hash brown.
Just running around here at the last minute, getting ready, doing all the last minute odds and ends. We're heading out of town. We're pretty excited. Heading up on vacation with the family. We're going to Niagara Falls and New York. We have family up in New York. Checking the oil and the engine, making sure all the fluids are topped off and everything is good for a long trip. I'm going around and obviously getting the house all ready. We got the dogs dropped off to our family who are taking care of them for the week. Up kind of early. I'm groggy and a little out of it. You know, like swollen. I had Chinese food last night, but man, it's like all the salt in there got me. Like swollen, my bags under my eyes, feel rough. I actually feel like a food hangover, a salt hangover. And it probably doesn't help that we only got like 5 hours of sleep last night. Those Crazy Kerns heading up to New York. I'll be showing you guys what the car ride is like. That should be rough. So we'll be stopping over in Charlotte for a night. It's like a 8-hour trip, but it adds an hour or two when we travel with little ones. And then from there, it's like 12 hours up to Niagara Falls. So that leg the next day is probably be a little bit rough, but hopefully the kids will just zonk out in the car, which they never do. But you know, we say hopefully. It's always just hopefully, but it never happens. That's my life. I hope, but probably not. Everybody's finishing up the last minute packing and all of that, and then we'll be on the road. If you get a chance, hit like this video and subscribe to Those Crazy Kerns so you see more of our adventures. I look forward to sharing them with you guys. Ezra, you ready to go?
Yeah.
You excited?
Yeah, yesterday I went from here, I do it in layers. I went from here all the way down to here. So I did a lot yesterday.
What are you gonna do with those perler beads when you're all done?
Sell them.
What are you gonna do?
Sell them.
Entrepreneur? Where do you sell them?
On like the entrance of our neighborhood.
Cool. Have you made any good money so far? How much you made?
One day we made $36 and the other day we made $28.
To be divided. So how much did you end up making?
$7 because it was divided by 5. And then yesterday I made like 12.
Wow, so you're always like over 20 bucks or 19 bucks. Nice, big money. You looking forward to traveling? You looking forward to being in the car for 12 hours or 20 hours or so? No?
After I unplugged my lipstick, I plugged in my GoPro, so that's fully charged. And then I plugged in my phone, so everything's fully charged.
So everything's fully charged?
Yes.
All right, good. Also gotta add windshield wiper fluid. It's like the most important thing when you're traveling. For all your fluids. It's not really true. Like you don't want your engine to blow up. But man, like I really need to be able to at any time, especially when you're traveling through love bug land. Although the love bugs are gone now, but there'll be other bugs. I like the stuff with the Rain-X in it better. This is just the regular Walmart stuff. There's one that has rain repellent in it, and they're always out of it at Walmart, which is really frustrating. That's my favorite because then when you're traveling and the rain starts to fall, you don't even need your windshield wipers when you're traveling at 70 miles an hour. Just all the water just blows right off. It's awesome. I love that one. That's my favorite. So you ready to travel?
I am. You know what I have?
What? What's that?
Melatonin gummies.
Who's that for?
That would be for our children, specifically for Evie, and then melatonin soft chews for our older kids, and fish oil to keep the crazy to a minimum.
How does fish oil control crazy?
There's some kind of voodoo science that says that it helps with something in your brain to control anger. You need everything.
You have to control your Hulk anger?
Hulk anger. Hey, we're traveling like 20 some odd hours with just one way with kids. So anything will help.
Vodka?
Yeah. It would probably help, but it's kind of illegal.
It's kind of cute. It's a baby cockroach.
What is it?
A baby cockroach.
And you're excited about that?
Yeah, it's so cute.
What is it?
A baby cockroach.
Oh, right over here in our kitchen by our food.
It's so
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, that's not cute.
It is. And I also like
It's a baby palmetto bug.
Mommy's saying that specifically because she doesn't want people to think we're dirty. Palmetto bugs come into anybody's house. It has nothing to do with how dirty you are. But if you have cockroaches, it's because you're not cleaning up well enough and you're dirty. That's really why she just said that.
I love cockroaches. I've never holded a hissing cockroach, but I probably. I
Mommy
really
has.
wanna.
We went on a field trip to UCF, and she held the hissing cockroaches.
And it was like this
Yeah, Madagascar
big.
hissing cockroach.
It was like that big.
Like, how do you do that?
Miss Cockroach Phobia? Held a cockroach?
Yeah, it would be really hard. Totally creeped me out.
You ready for this trip?
It should be even
You nervous?
more scary and be like a teensy tiny.
Not really.
You excited?
Mm-hmm.
Evie, you ready for this trip?
No.
And now, where are we going?
Niagara Falls.
Where?
Niagara Falls.
So why are you hesitant?
Niagara Falls!
Are you gonna go over the falls in a barrel?
Not like that famous person did.
No, not
Definitely
like that.
not. I'm too young to die.
Yes, you are.
Second teeth.
Second wiggly tooth. Another one?
Got it on the chips.
Oh, it got loose from biting into a chip.
Yeah.
I have to get all of this into the van.
I'll help.
All this stuff here somehow has
I'll
to
get
fit.
mine somehow. Daddy.
Good thing we travel in a minivan.
Daddy.
And I'm up to the task. It's like stuffed Tetris, and that's what men do. We take all the luggage and we get it into the car no matter what. That's what we do. Come on, guys. Is that what we do? It's what we do. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. There's so much more room still for thrifting finds. We can fill up the whole back of this car with thrift.
That's true. This is like 14 days worth of clothes for 5 people.
Yeah, we do pretty good. I have my old trusty JanSport backpack. Ezra is that Ezra or Asa, the gray
That's
one?
mine.
Asa has one JanSport backpack.
Actually, wait, no, one JanSport backpack and one JanSport, like,
Yeah, but that's all for video games, right?
yeah,
Yeah, you have all the video game systems in one place so you can carry, yeah, that doesn't...
it's still JanSport.
I'm talking about your clothing though. Oh, you're pushing JanSport. Got it. Evie's got this bag. I think that's all Evie's stuff. Mama carries, she has sparkly shoes, which is very important. We got one beach bag. Mama has her big derby bag that she just turned into, which is pretty good for, a lady to carry only the one bag. And then Ezra has another JanSport
Ezra
backpack.
has that bag. He used to have that bag. It's Ezra's.
That is Ezra's, baby. I agree with you. You finishing up your breakfast?
Uh-huh.
How was it?
I only had
What did
2
you-
bites of my breakfast.
What did you have?
Egg sandwich with a slice of cheese in it.
What did you have, Evie?
2 bites of oatmeal.
2 bites of oatmeal, that's it? This is Evie's little cavern here, her cave. We end up packing
Not a cave. It's not a cave.
Alright, don't mess it all up, don't mess it all up.
I'm in my cave.
Yeah, don't mess everything up. So we pack a cooler, we always take that with us when we travel, and in that we freeze waters and we put them in there. It's kind of a little hack we do. I don't know if other people know how to do that or that they do it, but you should definitely do it if you can. You freeze waters, you end up with blocks of ice in the form of frozen water bottles that slowly defrost over days, and then you have ice cold water. Just put them in the bottom, that becomes your ice. That doesn't wet all your food because it's contained inside of a water bottle. And then you fill your cooler with all your food for traveling. Snacks for these little ones because they eat like machines.
Yeah, we eat like quail almost.
You eat like what?
Quail, because quails eat so fast. and we eat like quail,
They
but
eat
we don't.
like
but,
quail.
But we don't poo like quail.
No.
Quails poo like they have pooing machines, like poo, 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 poo.
Are you ready to do this?
It literally stinks.
Yes.
Like
Are you ready to do this?
filthy, thinking about this.
Oh, no.
Bye-bye, house. We'll see you in 10 days.
Not goodbye.
Maybe.
See you later.
You're not allowed to watch.
So we are about 1 hour? 1 hour?
Barely. We're not even to Daytona.
We're not even to Daytona. Daytona. So we're 1 hour into our
I
trip.
didn't see my full story of my tooth.
We'll tell it. We can tell. Okay.
So I've been on a chip, but I thought it cracked a lot because I've been on it kind of weird.
So what she's saying is, she bit her tooth. She bit a chip kind of weird, and now her second tooth is loose. Okay. She's very excited about that. I'm excited too, but not that excited. If I won $1 million, I wouldn't be that excited. So we're about what?
I might be a little excited.
I still wouldn't be that excited. How's everybody doing?
Not good. Not good.
Ace says he's bored because he lost internet reception. Eve said she was bored in the first, how many minutes?
700 million.
We weren't even out of the house, out of the driveway.
She was bored. We're 1 hour in, we have about, I don't know, 7 more hours to 8 more hours
20 more to go.
to get to our friend's house for the night. Wish us luck. But the good news is, I'm comfortable. I'm wearing my stretchy traveling pants. Do you guys have traveling pants?
Not me.
Does anybody else wear special traveling clothes? Not special, just,
I'm wearing my special
Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
I think that is what that movie is. I never saw that movie. That doesn't seem like a movie that men watch.
No. Some do.
Not this man.
I'm too manly for a sister.
I'm too manly.
Traveling pants. That's a sissy to me.
I'd rather go to Daytona. Emergency! I won't record you pee, but Asa has to pull over. It's an emergency! We're here in Pooler, Georgia, having some Taco Bell.
I have 2 cheesy roll-ups, and if you don't know what cheesy roll-ups are, they're like, we know what cheesy roll-ups
I like the way you start every conversation with, we're blah blah blah. And if you don't know what blah 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 is, then blah 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 blah
You're
blah.
very good at explaining.
You are very good.
And it's very helpful.
So cheesy roll-ups.
Jacket at home. This is horrible.
He's addicted!
What are you eating, Ezra?
Deliciousness.
I'm
Nothing because mommy's gonna eat it. No. Got it, and got it.
Where are we at, honey?
Taco Bell,
cheesy
Taco Bell. How I love the Taco Bell.
cheesy roll-ups are like roll-ups, but they have cheese inside.
Oh, you just dropped cheesy roll up on my leggy roll up.
Can I have it?
I ate it. Got it, and got it. Definitely like one of her favorite foods in the world. This woman, her derby name is Candy Kern. It really should have been Taco Bella.
Should have been Taco Bell.
Bella.
And so there's another Taco Bell, and I was like, I can't steal it from her.
But you should
But
have
I'm
just
probably more of
taken it.
Taco Bell than she is. I haven't met her. Maybe meet her someday. But it's so good. Watching people eat is always kind of gross, isn't it?
We'll be back on the road in a couple minutes. On our way to Charlotte. We're halfway there? I think we're about halfway there. The kids are only being mildly annoying. See?
Now we are. I'm going up the hill.
So we're stopped off here at Nolette's favorite restaurant in the world. Okay, favorite fast food restaurant in the world. It might actually be her favorite restaurant in the world. Like, while she enjoys a really good steak, if she had to choose one meal for the rest of her life, steak or like a spicy tostada from Taco Bell, she'd pick the spicy tostada. So we're pulled off here in Pooler, Georgia. Stopped at a Sam's Club so we could get some gas. This Taco Bell's in the same parking lot. and I had to pick up a prescription. She's breaking out one of those little cold sores. I think it's from the stress of this trip coming up, or this trip that we're on. She's got to get rid of the herpes. Nut's got the herpes. So the kids are here playing in the grass outside of Taco Bell.
If you're gonna run down a hill, run diagonal. It's the reason that's why I like to see people when they're going down steep hill, they go I don't know why, but
So I'm a rocket type now. I have the apple snail.
Sammy's moving.
What do you say?
The snail's moving. Also, I'm pretty sure there's some kind of frog or something.
Yeah, because I heard a frog sound. Oh yeah. So, little minnows. I want to hold them.
What do you have?
Giant alive apple snail. I can tell he's alive. He has a baby snail on him and another.
Did you get the stuff for your herpes?
Did. So I have the herpes. All right, shoes off.
Are we all back in?
We're in.
Do we have an Asa? Let's see. Let's see. Is he in there?
As long as we have the majority, we're good.
Yep. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Nope. 4 out of 5.
Stain on your pillow.
It's Ezra's pillow.
Whose pillow?
Ezra's here. There.
People think that dumb is a bad word, but it's not. Dumb is really.
We pulled off here in somewhere in South Carolina, and was waiting on the lead to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down whether or not they have some kind of a frozen caffeinated drink.
They have
because
frozen non-caffeinated drinks.
Oh,
like
I'm struggling.
Frozen mango and frozen strawberries. So let's try another one.
I need caffeine.
Bojangles maybe?
What do they have?
So they have, I think it's called a Sphinx. It's like a Coke slushy type thing. But the consistency is wrong. It's like a frozen Coke drink, but it's like extra liquidy.
Asa, what do you say? I'm gonna check it out because this sounds like not that bad to me, and I'm struggling and slurring my words. Let's go look. All right, I went in and I took a sample of the Sphinx, and the Sphinx is a terrible drink.
The Sphinx is a sphincter.
The Sphinx tastes like it came straight out of my sphincter.
Let's try crappy Burger
The
King.
Sphinx is a terrible drink. All right, Burger King is next. So we stopped at Burger King, and they have something that resembles a Slurpee. What do you have to say about Burger King, Nolette?
It's the only thing that might be okay at Burger King. Everything else is terrible.
No,
never get anything, never get a Whopper. They're not what they were 25 years ago.
Don't shake your finger at me.
I'll shake your finger at you. Don't stop at Burger King for food. It's disgusting. Every single time.
Unless it's a hash brown.
What do you think, Ace?
Slurpee.
He's happy. All right, let's go check it out.
Let's try this. That was the worst Burger King I've ever walked into. The worst. It was horrible. Disgusting and dirty.
Yeah, we went in there. There's like no AC in there. And they like the soda machine was like completely apart, and the employee was working on it, which is weird because normally like, you know, they would hire and so I think somebody else normally comes and works on the machines.
It's horrible.
Anyway, the Slurpee machine doesn't work. It's off.
So we will pretty much never stop at Burger King again. Like this was the one chance every couple years, like 5 to 10 years, we go, let's give Burger King a chance. I learned I'm never giving Burger King a chance again for food.
We have to do it again. That was my first time at Burger King.
Yeah, she may go. I'm not going ever again.
Someday when you're older, you can go to Burger King if you want to go. Miss Evie. And Ace is really upset because now we're probably going to go over to Taco Bell and get their slushy thing, but he specifically wants a Coke one, and they don't have Coke. They only have Mountain Dew or Skittles or watermelon. First world problems. They don't have my chosen flavor of Slurpee.
Caffeine.
Next up, Taco Bell. Okay, so Nolette predicts that the Taco Bell is, quote, always reliable. We're gonna find out if this Taco Bell is reliable or not. If they have the slushies, if they're working, if they're, they have happy hour, 2 to 5, you get, the Slurpees are half cost, half price. But do they even have them? Are they broken? Are they working? Are they out of it? We are in Podunk somewhere, South Carolina, so we'll find out momentarily. I don't have faith, honestly.
I do.
I really don't.
Taco Bell for the win.
Let's go in and find out. One more try.
We already did Taco Bell. Why didn't we get it before?
Because it wasn't BOGO.
So I feel a lot better. I have some caffeine in me. We went to Taco Bell. Apparently she's feeling better with some caffeine in her too. Yay! The kids are all happy, I guess. For now. We went to Taco Bell. And they did have Slurpees, which was good. Like she said. But Millette did decline. We got up to the counter and like, I order a Mountain Dew flavor, Baja, whatever, Baja Blast. It sounds more fun. It's Baja Blast. Ezra got, Evie ordered watermelon. Ezra didn't know. Asa ordered Mountain Dew. They get to Millette.
Ezra still didn't know.
Ezra still didn't know. They get to Millette. She's like, I'd like half Skittle, half Mountain Dew. I look at her like, are you serious? The girl from behind the counter is like, okay, we can do that. Like, she didn't know what to do. I was like, are you really gonna do this? And then of course, immediately, Ezra's like, ooh, I wanna do half something and something. So he starts to order half something and something. Then the girl, like, then she can't get it right from then on. Then Evie's like, oh, I wanna have something and something. I'm like, Millette, are you serious? Like, how could you not realize that if you do that, all the kids are gonna want at least half something and something, if not third one thing, third another, and the third fourth of something else.
So I backed out and said, okay, never mind, forget it. We'll just get our regular stuff. We'll get 2 Mountain Dews, 2 watermelons, and 1 Skittles, because Skittles is full of sugar, and sugar is good.
So then I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and relieve myself. You sort this out.
Which I did.
I want Mountain Dew by.
So I put our order in, and then she started making them, and then she started making what the kids and I originally wanted anyways. So, because Mountain Dew, Taco Bell does not disappoint.
It still turned into a cluster.
Beep.
That's because of Mom or not.
And I was having flashbacks. So when I was a kid, anytime we ordered anything, we'd get to the place, and my dad would like say we were going through the drive-thru of, let's say, Burger King, as long as we're talking about terrible food at drive-thrus. So we get to the drive-thru, and this would be my dad. Oh yeah, I'd like a Whopper with heavy mayo, pickle, mustard, ketchup, no onion. Wait, I want the patty to be well done, like extra well done. He's at the drive-thru saying this, and then he's like, actually, you know what? Add extra pickle instead of no pickle. And I said extra mayo before. Do extra mayo. And did I say no mustard? No mustard. So there's also no mustard. Then he gets up to the thing and they give him his order. He drives away. He opens it. He's like, this is all wrong. I can't believe this is wrong. It's like, of course it's wrong. They're the drive-thru employees. What did you think was going to happen? You have to go to the thing and say, I'd like a number 1. And that's it. If you give him anything more than that, it's going to come out terrible.
Big risk.
It's the chances of it coming out right in the first place are already not that great. So, yeah, exactly. So if you make it really, really difficult and change your order 7 times, it's going to be wrong. Millette just dadded
But seriously,
at the Taco Bell.
How hard is it? You mix from one machine, and you mix from the other machine.
Because they
And you end up with a blend.
Because they don't have a button they can push that says that what you said. They can't say half this one on the thing.
They can't. So they just push the button and push the button to get the Slurpee or frosty frozen drink that you want, and then they walk to the machine that's right there, like 3 feet over, and they go, "What is it you actually wanted?" Yes. It's simple.
What are you saying, Nancy?
Press one button and then it sprays the amount per cup. So you would have to take 2 cups and go.
But that one's not automated like the soda machines are. That one they have to manually pump. Not even manually pump. They have to open up a little slot that says, "Fill me up, please."
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
It doesn't matter. We all have our freaking Slurpees. I'm good. Or
Frozen
whatever.
drinks.
First world problems.
I'm really good.